Hello, 99 Army, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Storytime video. Today, I am going to talk about last year's Super Bowl, Super Bowl 52, as Super Bowl 53 is a little bit more than a week away. It will be played February 3rd in Atlanta. And as the last couple of years I've done with these, I have talked about the previous year's Super Bowls. And I remember saying, and I know it was like a Captain Obvious type thing, but I said that if Nick Foles played well, the Eagles would win, and they won. Uh, so the challengers this year are the Patriots. I mean, there's no surprise there. And then the Los Angeles Rams, who who will make their fourth Super Bowl appearance. And I am excited for this game. A lot of people won't watch it, but I don't care. I'm still gonna watch it. I've watched every Super Bowl since Super Bowl 41 that I can remember, and this year will be no different. But regardless, and I thought about talking about Super Bowl 36 because it's a rematch of that Super Bowl 17 years later to the day. But regardless, I'm going to talk about Super Bowl 52 between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I remember going into the postseason last year, everyone was saying that the Eagles weren't going to win the Super Bowl. They were a total underdog. But I've seen teams thrive in that underdog role before, like the 2007 Giants. I remember there was like an online poll on, I think it was SportsIllustrated.com, where people were picking either the Patriots or the Giants. I was one of the 10% of people that chose the Giants, and it was a pie chart. It was nice. I like me a good old pie chart every once in a while. But anyway, so the Eagles went into this playoffs as underdogs because their starting quarterback Carson Wentz had gotten hurt early to mid-December against the same Los Angeles Rams. And as you all know, Nick Foles took the reins and won the Super Bowl. And that defense really did some work against the Falcons. Without the defense there, or without how good the defense played against the Falcons, I don't think they would have won that game. Thus, they wouldn't have won their first Super Bowl. But I'm the type of fan that likes to see new teams win. It's the same in college football, where I'm not a fan of any college football team. I sometimes get asked that. I just like to enjoy a good college football game. And eventually, I got tired of Alabama winning all the time, and pretty soon I'm probably going to get tired of Clemson winning all the time. But yeah, so I remember watching the game with an Eagles fan last year, or at least one of the people I watched the game with last year was an Eagles fan, and I have a few friends that are Eagles fans, and I am so happy that the Eagles won it for them. They barely got into the big dance, they call it this year. But yeah, Super Bowl 52. So I believe that, as I recall, the Eagles had the lead almost the whole game. I did. Well, I remember one time where the Patriots had a 33-32 lead, and the Eagles were executing their final drive, and Zach Ertz caught that little slant pass for a touchdown. And then the 2-point conversion try was no good. That would have put the Eagles up by 7. So I was like, okay, I've seen Tom Brady do this before in the Super Bowl. You know, against my Panthers in 03, against the same Rams back in Super Bowl 36, and then against the Seahawks, where he had 2 touchdown drives in the fourth quarter in 49, and then that 20-3 comeback in 51. So I was like, okay. Well, I was thinking, like, okay, he could very well execute a drive to win this. So my eyes were not going to go anywhere except glued to the TV. But then that sack fumble, and Eagles kicked a field goal. Went 3 and out though. Kicked the field goal, and then 41-33 victory. I still have not watched a whole lot of clips of that game since February 4th, 2018, much less the whole game. Sometime soon, I'm going to sit down and watch the whole thing from start to finish again. And Nick Foles is set to be a free agent here in March. And I wish him the best of success. As I'm pretty sure Philadelphians can agree with me, he will be a legend in the city of Philadelphia forever. And by the way, I remember when that guy was drafted. He came out of Arizona. He was drafted in the 4th or 5th round? And the analysts thought that it was a good pick for the coach Andy Reid at the time. Well, he didn't make the pick, but they thought that he would fit into a system. And Doug Peterson was on that same staff. And then he moved to Kansas City with him, and then he became the head coach of the Eagles. So, there's that. And I know I didn't talk a lot about Super Bowl 52, but, well, the actual game itself, I still need to sit down and watch it, as I said, again. But yes, guys, I do believe that that will do it for this storytime video. And so, like storytime video, I will see you later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.